Welcome to the first episode of Pool Party, a Kettle of Fish podcast where me and Paul talk about comics, our current comics, future comics, past comics, whatever comics. In this episode, we talk about Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, all the absolutes. We talk about the origins of Juggernaut and a few others. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope we continue to do this. Yeah. What's up, Paul? Sir, we're sticking with Pool Party?
Yeah, I guess.
You look so interested. Is that Riddler? Animated series Riddler?
Yeah, that is.
That's not the actual action figure though, right? That's like
No, that's the old 1990s uh whatever the brand was.
not Kenner, was it?
Yeah, Kenner.
Did Kenner do those?
This is the Kenner one.
Oh.
It came with it.
Why why are you facing away from your mic?
Because I'm trying to rearrange all my windows.
Oh. Well, we should have started later then.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix things.
I thought you were bored and we're like, let's go.
No. Yeah, he came with like a big question mark rocket launcher thing.
I do remember the question mark rocket launcher. I often wonder, especially if I'm going to like retro toy stores and they have like all of the G.I. Joe vehicles and such. Like, I wonder where that missile is, that red or green rocket that, got fired across so many living rooms. I know I've lost my fair share of them. But
yeah, I don't know what happened to his missile launcher. I think it's in the filing cabinet, but
why would the missile launcher be in a filing cabinet?
because the tall filing cabinet has like action figure stuff.
I thought that's where you kept your writings and shit.
That's in the small filing cabinet, and then the bottom two cabinets of the tall filing cabinet. The top two cabinets are. I don't know what's in the top one. The second one is action figure stuff. And as you can see, I've got Magic the Gathering everywhere right now. Trying to clean that up.
Well, all right. It's a fantastic start. Good job.
I know. I do great work.
For the record, I did like the Riddler. I don't remember the guy's name that voiced it, but I did like him.
I love him. I like that version. That's the only version of the Riddler I like. They ever since that one, they just keep dropping the ball and fucking it up.
You didn't like the Batman Riddler?
The Unabomber Riddler? No.
Yes.
Nobody gets it right, man. Like his obsession and his fucking his OCD, and like half the time they even try to make it out that he's not actually smart at all. That he's fucking just stupid, and it takes him too long to come up with riddles. And I don't know, man. They keep fucking him up. Like, where's the Hush Riddler, the one that like had cancer and figured out Batman was Bruce Wayne and staged an elaborate plot with Clayface? Where's that one?
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. That is a good variation. But I've never known of them. I've always known of Riddler to be intelligent.
Yeah, well, Gotham tried to change that, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm trying to think, all right, there's Jim Carrey's Riddler. Like, he was intelligent. He starts off as, an intelligent scientist or whatever who gets fired by Bruce Wayne, and then he goes on a very Hush-like tangent.
He was very too much Adam West Riddler.
True.
I didn't like it.
Up to and including the spandex jumpsuit. And
I like that Riddler. Like 90s.
I mean, that Riddler's good. That Riddler is very good.
Batman Arkham Knight Riddler, Arkham City Riddler.
Yes. Which
Arkham Origins Riddler. All the Arkham game Riddlers.
Did we ever actually see the Riddler in the Arkham series? I don't think we ever did.
In Arkham Asylum, no. He gets arrested over the phone if you collect all the trophies. That's really funny. In Arkham City, yes, because he has cops on like a slave collar thing, and then you put him on that when you finally catch up to him. And then Arkham Knight, he shows up on screens a lot, and the final fight with him is in a giant robot. But again, you have to collect all the fucking trophies.
I guess I never collected all the trophies. I remember going throughout the game to try to collect them, but I don't think I ever finished it. I think I squirreled super hard.
Pretty sure you see him in Arkham Origins.
No, I didn't finish that. I know I didn't, because I was like mid-generation and all that shit. Anyway, hey, I know we're going to talk about Batman, of course, but this is supposed to be specifically a comic book show.
Comic book game falls in movies, game.
That's fair.
We've talked about literally every source of media except comic books so far. Cartoon, movie.
No, you mentioned Hush. Hush is a comic.
Yeah, I guess the comic book. Yeah.
You mentioned Hush.
Clayface.
But anyways.
Being Jason Todd.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 1 of Pool Party, I guess is the name we're going to stick with. And unless we change our minds. Unless I change my mind. But the alliteration works.
Pool Party.
Paul over here with the
Punisher. Oh, yeah.
Is that a giant comic book or
No, that's a painting that I was working on, and I hated the arms, so I painted white on the let me get
it. Looks like he's in smoke or a cloud.
So it was going to be like walking through a smoke grenade thing. I was really proud of the face on this.
Nobody can hear you, by the way.
I was proud of the face. I did a skull.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I got you.
And so I was really happy with how that turned out. And then this took a lot of rulers. So
what got you on doing the painting for the Punisher?
I saw
it's not the launch of the new Punisher series, huh?
No, this is old. This is like 7 years old, and I've never finished it. 6 years old.
Checks out.
Give or take.
That checks out.
I saw a Punisher poster at a game store, and I hated it. And I was like, oh, I can do better.
And that was 7 years ago.
Oh, 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah. I did not know that they were coming out with a new Punisher comic until I saw your list. Punisher Red Band.
I don't like that your screen is away from the microphone, by the way, because it turns your head away and it's like, I'm going to talk.
I'm fucking this far away from the microphone.
We got video evidence. We've got video evidence. Yeah. But yeah, it's a Red Band issue. All of those bags are kind of cool. It makes me, I kind of want to buy one, but I don't know, man.
He's cool.
They are. Yeah, they are cool.
Frank is back. Very cool.
Yep.
Oh, he's got no memories? Oh, that's gay.
Why is that?
Because anytime Marvel runs out of ideas for their characters, they're like, hey, erase his memories. It'll be all right. We've done it with Wolverine 16,000 fucking times. And
That's true.
And then whenever they run out of ideas again, it's like, well, what if we gave them the memories back?
Oh, that's true. That's accurate. Okay. So well, maybe they do it right this time.
No, because they always do my boy Frank wrong. Always. They made him a fucking Frankenstein monster at one point. Like
they did. But hasn't everybody been a Frankenstein monster at one point? At least a zombie.
Maybe a zombie, but this was like Morbius the vampire rebuilt Frank Castle after he got blown the fuck up.
I don't.
And then they lived in the sewer and had a monster society under New York. That's a thing.
Crab people.
Yeah,
crab people.
That's a thing that happened.
I did not read this. See, that's where I kind of wanted to do this, because you have a much longer history with actual comic books than what I do. I'm only just now getting to like my my prime comic book collecting and reading, and which kind of sucks. Like I wish I did it earlier, but I also know like my parents were not all about it. I got like one or two comic books like back in the day, like if I caught mom on a good day at the grocery store, I would pick up like whatever random
Ma'am.
GI Joe or yeah, exactly, GI Joe or Batman or whatever. But
Read them old ass G.I. Joe comic books.
dude, I still collect GI Joe actually
No.
to this very day. I even went back and got some of the ones that I have or had as a kid. Specifically the Snake Eyes origin. It has a picture of him holding, I thought it was Scarlet, but it's not. But some chick on the cover, it's like from Vietnam, and he's like standing in the like olive drab uniform, and he's holding her, and I'm like, Snake was in the military? Like what? Snake Eyes? What? Um,
All of them were there. All the G.I. Joe were ex-military.
were I don't I don't think all of them were.
Literally all of them were.
Were they?
I'm
I
pretty sure that's everyone's backstory to make it simple. Just like in X-Men,
mm,
everyone's backstory is I'm a mutant and my parents hate me. That same thing.
Logan was well, yeah, he was actually.
Yeah. But his brother also hates him, depending on which version of Wolverine you like to follow.
Thanks, comics. You be comicking.
Yeah, because sometimes Sabretooth is his brother, and sometimes he's not. Technically, he just says he is.
And isn't Juggernaut also related to somebody? Is he related to?
Juggernaut is Professor Xavier's stepbrother,
That's right. That's
and
right.
he's not a mutant.
Juggernaut's not a mutant.
Nope. He
He's
found a
just a.
cursed jewel in a temple in the Middle East, and it made him the Juggernaut. And the helmet specifically was made to keep his stepbrother out of his head.
I did know that.
Yeah.
I did know that. Similar to Magneto's helmet.
And there's a couple comics where it like explores that curse a bit more in depth, how he's unstoppable. He's also just can't die. He's immune to disease and everything else. He ends up being the last person left alive on Earth in one thing, and
Huh.
yeah.
The things you learn. Okay.
Mm,
You may have sparked a new interest in Juggernaut and like backstory because I didn't know any of that.
yeah.
Okay.
That was the one thing that made Juggernaut interesting, is that he's not a mutant.
But he's in league with the mutants, pretty much.
And it's weird because they keep treating him like a mutant in all of the
Yeah.
movies. Like he's
Right.
in like the mutant detainment, and he's not a mutant though.
I don't because like even in everything I've ever read or watched or whatever, like even like people treat him as a mutant, like the government with the Sentinels and everything is just
Spider-Man is more of a mutant than Juggernaut is.
huh.
Yeah.
Juggernaut. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's more of a mutant. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I
Fucking
never knew that. I
Spider-Man.
never knew that. I mean, because I always thought he was just almost like the Hulk, but permanently Hulk mode and not green
Yeah, except it has
and
nothing to
just
do with
angry.
gamma radiation or.
Right.
If you want to get into gamma irradiated motherfuckers, there's a list, a big ass list.
I mean, but that makes sense though, because I mean, radiation in general, like I don't know, it's a very easy. If you're in the world of say Stanley, and you're like, I've got to create heroes and explain how they get these mystical powers. That's kind of an easy source to use.
No, you got Gamma, you got Hulk, Abomination, She-Hulk, Scar, A-Bomb, Red Hulk, the Leader. Oh god, there's so many of
I mean, technically,
Doc Samson.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man wasn't gamma radiation. It was a different
The spider,
It was an irradiated spider. That's like,
right?
but it
Which
wasn't
was
gamma.
irradiated with.
It wasn't gamma radiation.
It wasn't? I could have
No.
swore that it was.
Mm-mm.
It was just a random irradiated spider.
Yeah, sometimes it's an experimental spider with different weird genes, and sometimes it's an irradiated spider, and sometimes it's a spider that was shot with a beam.
Gamma radiation, maybe.
Sometimes it's a spider that's from another universe.
Which, yeah, still irradiated, which is
That would be
probably
cosmic
gamma
radiation.
radiation. But I mean, that makes sense though, because gamma radiation is ionizing radiation, and it causes shit to go weird.
Yeah,
As we know.
definitely turns into a giant green rage monster.
Yeah, that's accurate. It's accurate. Okay, Paul. Since this is the first episode, I wanted to ask, what is the first like memory of like a quintessential moment or like event in a comic?
I vent in a comic.
Yeah. Like a thing that you're like, you were taken back and you're just like, oh, fuck. What?
Like something that caught me off guard.
Yeah.
In
And
a
something that
comic?
just kind of like drew you in, just like grabbed a hold of you. And you were like, this is awesome. And I need to be in this world.
Mm, I don't know.
Don't know.
I can't think of
You know
anything
what?
specific.
This works great for a podcast, but I'm going to show it. Hold on.
But because he ran away. This is the Paul show now. Welcome. We'll be talking about all things Paul from here on out. Robert's no longer with us, so my favorite color. I don't have one. Oh, he's back.
So the
Yeah,
thing that I'm currently, very professional, right? The thing that I'm currently trying to complete from my past is the Batman Nightfall run, which, by the way, does very stupid comic book things.
So, but
For
that's the thing is, unfortunately, all the good shit came out after I was already invested.
uh,
You know what I mean? Like Nightfall, I didn't get to Nightfall until after I was already invested in comics, and I didn't get to.
but there wasn't like one issue that you saw like in a stand that grabbed your attention and you were like, what is this? Like this.
As far as I can remember, I've just always had them. I either by hand-me-down means or some other fucking whatever. I don't even remember the
So
first comic book I ever had. I think it was a Western.
that fits. That absolutely fits.
That absolutely fits. Because my grandfather had a lot of Western memorabilia and shit. I'm trying to remember if it was. I don't
Well,
think. Huh?
I was just going to say, I can absolutely tell you what my first two comic books were, and that was the Snake Eyes origin, and there was a random book. I don't think it was issue number one because it was just some random one that I picked up at a grocery store, and it was a Green Arrow and Green Arrow and Green Lightning or Green Lantern like combo
Okay.
where they teamed up. But that was just because I was like, you know what, this looks interesting, and I really like GI Joe. I don't know why I got the Green Lantern one, but I can tell you the first book that came out that made me go like, oh shit, like there's some real stories behind this, like some very almost emotional sort of things, like made me think that I was really missing out on something. And I never had these as a kid. That's why these were among the first that I bought when I got back into it, were the Bane breaking the bat. I've got the newsstand copy and the direct copy
I think I
because
have the newsstand copy. I don't have
that one.
the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are both first prints too, because why not? Um, but like, dude, come on. As a what 10-year-old when this came out, who's a huge
That's a lot.
Batman fan, and you see that, and you're like, what? 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 Because
I
again,
remember
I didn't know who
getting
Bane
into it.
was.
What?
Bane wasn't really a character per se at that point. Like he was, but they had kind of just introduced him.
Well, see, I'd gotten into Nightfall after, like, a lot of Batman comic stuff came after I was already deeply involved with the animated series.
Right. That makes
So,
sense. That makes sense. And this came out a little before that
but
because this
I
was
had
yeah, this was July of 93, and I think animated series hit in like 94,
yeah.
95, something like that.
So I had a couple. I remember the Western ones were my earliest ones. That was Kid Colt and Two Gun Kid. Eventually Jonah Hex. I love Jonah Hex.
Okay.
Um, it's actually there's a funny time travel thing with Marvel where Hawkeye goes back to the past and ends up becoming the Two Gun Kid, and it's like a bootstrap paradox. Like he read legends about the Two Gun Kid and then became the Two Gun Kid. Whole thing, whole fucking. It's like, so who was the original? So it's the bootstrap paradox. But
Yeah, I never knew to like two gun kid. Never heard of that before.
yeah,
Ever.
that's a thing that happened. Um, so but I love when Marvel does Western stuff in general. I think Marvel and DC, they'll both do it from time to time. Like
I
they'll
couldn't
have
even name you a Western. I don't know of one that's going on like right now.
Jonah Hex, I think, is still running.
Is it? Okay.
There was also something at the comic book store. I was just there. It was some Outlaws, and I didn't pick it up. I should have, but I don't
Hmm.
know if it's like a compilation. Is something. It's with DC. I haven't looked into it.
Gotcha. I gotcha. I
But
asked
no,
you
I
earlier,
don't really have a.
you don't have a quintessential like catalyst, like a just a pivoting moment or a memory from your past?
I mean, it was all cool, man. I don't really have one favorite.
Well, I wasn't saying favorite, just like the earliest like memory of you really, I guess, appreciating an event in a comic book or in a like whether it's to a character or like for me being a Batman fan, seeing him broken over Bane's
A lot of
knee
it was
is just
Batman,
like
though. Like for a lot of people, I feel like seeing Jason Todd beaten to death, or
right,
seeing Barbara shot in the pelvis, seeing Batman broken.
right.
Um, there's some Aquaman moments, like where his son dies. Um, I do remember at one point thinking, I was teens maybe, thinking, "Oh, Deadpool's a funny guy," and then you go and read some of his origin story stuff, and it was so fucked up. And I think at the time I was also reading Stephen King, so it just really kind of I did not expect that from a comic book, I guess. Because the level of some of the shit he did, like earlier before he was Deadpool, there was one where I guess he was like a contract hitman or mercenary or whatever. And he was hunting this one guy down and he found the guy's like cottage and wife, but couldn't find the guy. And they're out in like the fucking Yukon or some shit. So they're out in the wilderness. So he gets like facial reconstructive surgery to look like the guy and,
It's very Hush
and
like.
pretends to be the guy for like a long time.
Nice.
And then the guy shows back up, and then he takes both of them into the basement and brutally tortures and murders them over the course of however many days. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. He also
I,
fucks with Blind Owl a lot in those earlier comics too. Like, earlier Deadpool, he had these moments where he would go back and forth between like the funny ha 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 and just
right.
fucking psychotically demented. Like when he was pissed off, it was fucked. Like, he put Blind Owl in the attic and then put random shards of glass all over the floor so that she was too afraid to move out of the attic. It's pretty fucked
Wow.
up. Yeah. But you know, you don't
Wow.
see that in the movie, and you don't some of
Right,
the
right. Yeah,
later
he's just the merc with the mouth.
yeah,
Yeah.
and some of the later comic books and stuff are a little, you know, he's a jester. But when he is pissed off and when he's fucked up on that little bit of psychosis, it's bad for everybody.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. What
Especially in Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe when Mr. Sinister like fucking breaks that wall inside his mind and then he goes and kills everyone.
I need to go back and read that.
Yeah.
I've seen pages of or I've seen like books from that and thinking like,
He
oh man, that
forces this one mind control dude to like literally have villains like Kingpin and so on and so forth walk themselves off the top of a skyscraper.
nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
it's and then Punisher gets the drop on him almost, and then he just does a 360 and fucking takes him out like it's nothing. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe is crazy.
Yeah, I need to you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and mark that down
Mark
as
that
a
one on here.
yeah.
Um,
Kills.
I know that was the point where I started reading darker books too, like
Okay.
Preacher and more graphic
Right.
novel kind of stuff. Um, But I had already been reading one of them was, Shadow Man, was another early one I had. He fought, like, supernatural threats with a saxophone in New Orleans, and
I've seen pictures of him. I didn't know
yeah,
anything
he
about him.
so it's funny, they changed him because he used to be, kind of like a light-skinned guy with a jerry curl,
Right.
and long fucking jerry curl, and they eventually changed the whole book, and he became like this voodoo like, I guess the power of the Shadow Man gets passed down.
Okay.
So they've completely changed him now, but uh
That's kind of similar to the overarching reason for the DCKO event
yeah.
that's happening right now is passing down
Well, you know what?
Darkseid's power, but
I do remember now. I remember what got me back because I was already reading the like Western fucking Penny Dreadful bullshit books that my grandfather had, and he would buy for me at various little shops. I got out of it for a little while. I remember in elementary school there was a Scholastic book fair.
hell yeah, dude. Book fairs rock.
And there was this it's just probably about yay thin book, about X-Men. And it was just random things about the X-Men from, like, their very first book. This is actually when I learned about Juggernaut, being related to Xavier and finding the jewel and all that
It
stuff.
wasn't a trade paperback, it was just like
It was
a
like a
little like
flimsy little book. Yeah, it was,
okay.
and it just had a bunch of info, brackets in there about different things about like this is when the first X-Men comic book came out. This was what it was about. This is what this character does. And
Gotcha.
it had stuff in there about Apocalypse and um Juggernaut and Toad and everybody, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. And I think, but that was probably when I got reinvested into the superhero. Like between that and the Batman cartoon and the X-Men
Right.
cartoon and the fucking Spider-Man cartoon and
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I think the animated series probably sparked it in a lot of people.
yeah.
Um,
You get
because
those
then you also
badass
have
theme
like,
songs and you're like,
of
I gotta
course,
read
and I mean,
this.
and just the over like the theme of it and just how dark and gritty it was, but also still
The only
wholesome in a
problem
way.
the only problem I had with comics around that time was X-Men. X-Men comics that were running at the time that the animated series was running were the exact same thing. The first issue of that 96, 97 X-Men is literally
Right.
Jubilee goes to a mall, gets hunted by Sentinels, the
Yeah,
X-Men show up.
I'm pretty sure I
I have
remember.
3 copies of that number 1 X-Men, and they're all
I
like
have
it's
I
that
have
first
two,
episode.
and one of them is like that badass like look is just Magneto
Yeah.
just doing
Yeah, I got
Magneto
that one.
things, and it's
Yeah.
so cool. I
Yeah.
love that cover.
I've got it's if it wasn't all packed away in a box, I'd go fetch it, but it's over
I've
there.
got it in my short box. So
It's in my long
uh
box, so it's underneath a bunch of shit.
yeah, it was I've tried to, or I am also trying to go back and get that X-Men run, and it's made me particularly upset because X-Men specifically has a real bad problem with title like continuity
Yeah.
and sticking with the volume, because it's like, okay, well, it was the Uncanny X-Men, and then it was X-Men during the animated series, and then it becomes Uncanny X-Men again, and then there's
Yeah.
X-Men Classic, then there's Astonishing X-Men, there's Ultimate X-Men, there's X-Men Universe. It's just like,
Yeah. No, it's bad.
and then when they split up into like, what is it, the green and blue team or whatever, it's like, Jesus Christ, people.
X-Force, X-Nation, X-Man,
Yes.
X-Family, X...
Is
Tyler
you make it.
Perry presents X-Men.
It's like it really does make me upset to try to go through and collect that. I've
Yeah.
had it's quite frustrating. And that actually, I used, before I've gotten more into it, I used to wonder, like, how does somebody get into comics? Because like if you walk into a comic book shop right now and you're like, I
Books.
want to collect Batman, it's like, all right, well, which one? Uh, and especially like if you're talking like Detective Comics, it's on like issue 1200.
Well, the
It's like, where do
worst...
you start? And then
The
you just have to find the arc that you're
Yeah.
currently at, and
Well,
then
and
go from
that's the
there.
problem, because a lot of story arcs run through different books. So you could have
That's what brought me to say what
Nightfall,
I said about Nightfall,
because it has
because for me to
Azrael, it
get
has
Nightfall,
Robin, it has Batman. Yeah, it's a lot.
Detective Comics, there's like
So
one random Catwoman issue in
my
there. It's like,
my suggestion to people that want to get into comic books but don't know where to start, pick a story arc, go find you a big ass book that is a collection of all the books. This is one of my favorites. It's Under the Red Hood. It's got every issue that
I'm glad you brought
needed
that
to be lined
specific
up.
story up, because we'll get into
I
that.
love this one. So if it's a favorite story arc of mine, I always grab the book. I have Court of Owls. I have Under the Red
Yes.
Hood.
You got me onto Court of Owls,
I
and I
love
really
Court of
fucking love
Owls.
that
Court of
story.
Owls is fucking great, especially the Dick Grayson tie-in
Yeah.
later in that. One of my
But it's like,
favorites.
I've got like 40 something trades over
Flashpoint.
here. Oh yeah, I
This
haven't
is
read Flashpoint yet though. I need to.
specifically the Batman Flashpoint. So it's
Yeah.
like everything that was dealing with Batman during Flashpoint. So that's Martha becoming the Joker and so on and so
Right.
forth. That's a lot of fun.
The I mean, it's fair to say that that's actually what sparked my like reintroduction into comics is all of the trades that I have, because I got like Killing Joke, Long Halloween, Court of Owls, Hush,
I love the Court
like
of
all
Owls.
that shit.
Love it.
Yeah,
It's the
Yeah.
only like New 52 thing that I really liked was Court of Owls. I also like the Riddler here. He shaved a question mark into his head.
yeah,
That's really funny.
yeah.
It's not great or anything, but it's really funny.
Yeah, it's a little like Easter egg
plus
of
you get
sorts.
cool fucking art. You
Yeah,
know? Man, that's cool as shit.
I do want to point out that the main writer for New 52 Batman is was it
Scott
it's
Snyder, the
Scott
guy
Snyder.
who's doing Absolute Batman.
Absolute Batman,
Yep.
which we will get to.
The best thing DC's done in a long time.
That's you know what? I don't even think that's really
Actually,
arguable.
There are two New 52 things I like, because New 52 Aquaman fucking kicks.
Nobody likes Aquaman.
Shut up. This Aquaman's awesome. I fucking love. He goes beginning of this book. He goes to a seafood restaurant and sits down.
The only reason,
And people
first
are
off,
like,
that's funny.
Yeah,
that's
people
funny
are like,
as
"Don't you
shit.
talk to fish?" Like they're looking at him weird and shit. And he's like, "No, shut up."
The only reason why anybody went to those Aquaman movies is because they like Jason Momoa.
I hated him as Aquaman. They made him a Marvel character. They made him quippy and shit. And I was like, the best thing to come out of those movies, Black Manta. They fucking, I don't know who wrote the Black Manta bits for those movies,
Right.
but they must have been a fan of that motherfucker for years, because he was written perfect.
It's funny how you can tell that whenever something comes out and you're like, oh, okay, this is somebody who knows the source
somebody
material.
likes Black Manta. They didn't like anything else.
Yeah.
You know what? They liked Orm, his brother. Everything else about that movie, other than Jason Momoa as Aquaman and some of the Temple Run bullshit and all the quippy shit, I could have done without. But like his dad, perfect. Mom, perfect. Brother, perfect. Black Manta, amazing. Willem Dafoe, great. Everybody else, get the fuck out.
Everybody else can go away.
Out. Jason Momoa, out. Get him out. Don't like him.
Jason Momoa. That's good. All right, Paul. I know you told me like before we started recording, but what are you reading currently?
Absolute Batman.
Absolute Batman.
Absolute Batman. I actually have all of the Absolute books hanging on my wall over there. The number one.
Oh, nice.
I've got Batman and Green Lantern, Flash. That's actually Batman number 13, foil, Superman. And then
now you're just rubbing it in, because there is that one issue that you got that I really, really fucking love. But it hasn't come in yet. Did I show it? Yeah, you did, because you're like, oh, that's cool, man. Just very like non-excited.
Oh yeah, the other Batman 13. Yeah.
Yeah, Absolute Batman 13 is the Godtail Catwoman. It's the New York Comic-Con.
And then I've got
specific foil. I've
got your Christmas present. That I'll eventually mail out to you.
I want, dude.
The big ass fucking
that so much.
Oh, it's so good. And
the ash can.
Yeah, and I love it because you can still see like their fingerprints and shit from when they were sketching everything out in some of the pages.
That shit's cool. I already have.
It's a cool collector's item.
Yeah, I have the frame already. Like
you already have the frame.
I have it in the shopping cart. Amazon.
I don't have a frame for mine. I need to get one. I need to get one.
Yeah,
it's 11 by 17. I think No, those are too thin. Because I have my Scrooge McDuck drawing up there in an 11 by 17, I think.
Oh, I can't wait. It's definitely going to go up on the wall. But yeah,
because
much appreciated.
I love that drawing. I just want to talk about that because it kind of comics. It was a comic strip. The guy who created Scrooge McDuck, Don Rosa, I met him at Dragon Con a few years ago. I got him to sign a original drawing that he did, and that's on my wall, and I love it. Shout out to
Nice.
Don Rosa.
Shout out Don Rosa.
And specifically Scrooge McDuck comic strip, not the cartoon. He has no affiliation to the cartoon DuckTales.
Okay. Woo.
Point that out. He was very specific about that when I talked to him.
Whenever somebody says the name DuckTales, I have to go woo.
Woo.
Just like if somebody says Red Robin, I have to say yum. But anyways.
Well, that's unfortunate for Tim Drake, who became the Red Robin.
Yeah.
And then he changed it again apparently recently. So fuck Tim Drake. I'm so sick of his autistic ass.
Didn't Damien ultimately become Red Robin? Or
fucking Damien's taking everybody's goddamn title. Damien's been Batman, Robin, Nightwing.
in the newest issue, well, in the first issue of not Nightfall, but Night Fight.
Night Fight. Night Fight.
Hold on. Yes. KO Night Fights. The
where Batman gets sent off to by accident.
Yeah, have you read the first one?
No. But I'm aware of it.
It's cool. Batman versus
Batman was like, yeah, I'm probably not making it through this tournament. Let me build an apocalyptic suit with a boom tube technology to get me out of trouble. And then it popped him into a random bullshit universe where Dick Grayson
it's like an alternate Gotham
Robins.
City. And Dick Grayson's like, no, man, fuck you. I'm Batman. And, yeah.
I'm Batman.
But in that, before, like when they're going into the tournament, it's Batman, Robin, Nightwing.
Man, I want to like DCKO, but it's like every story arc of Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? Where they have a fucking fighting tournament, and it's specifically Dragon Ball Super, where Goku and Gohan and Piccolo and all the greatest fighters from their universe come to fight other fighters from other universes. First of all, I told you this.
It's actually more like Mortal Kombat, but whatever.
DCKO is such an old idea. Fucking Cartoon Network and Dexter's Lab did this shit. Way back in the 90s.
Did it.
Yeah. Wrestler, the great cosmic wrestler deity, voiced by Macho Man Randy Savage, BT Dubs, comes to Earth and says, you have to fight in an arena against me. I pull all the greatest heroes from Earth. You have to fight for the fate of your planet. Let's go. And then fucking he beats the shit out of everybody. And it just reminds me of Darkseid and this bullshit. And then fucking...
Which is funny considering that the whole DCKO is surrounded by Darkseid, but whatever.
Yeah. And then fucking... what was I just saying? Fucking goddamn... Yeah, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball did it.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of fucking... They did a multiverse tournament in Dragon Ball Super for like way too long. Yeah. And it was like, oh, if you lose, your universe is getting destroyed. Bye-bye. And it's like, okay, cool, bet.
Yeah.
And then Mortal Kombat's done it with multiverse fucking tournament to decide the universe, fate of the universe. Well, fucking Mortal Kombat's been doing that since fucking 90s.
That is the tournament, right? That is
the Mortal Kombat tournament specifically between Outworld, whether or not Outworld gets control of Earthrealm. But in the newest continuities of Mortal Kombat, they brought in alternate universe Johnny Cages and different timeline Sub-Zeros and all this other fucking
it's almost shit. Like Mortal Kombat's going to fit in just fine in comic universe.
Because when DCKO boss fight comes out and Sub-Zero leaps over like he's a guest character on the fighting roster, Injustice 2.
Along with Homelander
and Vampirella and fucking God, dude, that's gonna be so weird. No Marvel characters.
No, I'm a little surprised by that because of the Batman and Deadpool crossover.
I'm sorry, but Sentry would wipe the floor with the entire DC universe.
I don't know about that.
He's got every power, man. It doesn't matter. He's got every power.
I don't know about that, but
maybe not Superman 1 million, but you'd have to. That's a whole to do. So
I am all about DCKO. I am all about it. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead.
No, I did not buy DCKO. I bought the absolute villains or whatever the fuck.
Oh, Absolute Evil.
Yeah, Absolute Evil.
Absolute Evil is so good. I am actually upset that it's a one shot
of that.
Yeah,
I don't know where it's at.
I'm genuinely upset that it's a one shot.
Yeah, it's neat.
So, I actually am reading. I am reading Absolute Batman. I know you haven't read the most recent issue, so I'm not gonna give up any spoilers. But it's
I know he fights Bane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, just when you go to read it, just pay attention to the details as you normally do, and the very last pain.
Yeah.
The very last pain makes you go like,
dude, I'm so happy for Absolute Batman. I hope we get some more media surrounding Absolute Batman. I'd love a fucking Arkham Knight style game around Absolute Batman, honestly.
That would absolutely rock. I think at the very least we'll eventually get an animated movie from WB, but that's at the very least.
Well, you see how popular Damian is. That's who's going to be Robin in James Gunn's fucking universe now. So it's like, okay.
Right.
And Last Ronin was so fucking popular that WB's already secured a video game for them and a movie. They've got a movie coming out for Last Ronin, like a rated M animated movie. And it's like,
but I'm all for it. I still have to read the second one. I have not compendium, but it's the second storyline.
The passing the torch down to future Turtles.
Pretty much, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and share.
It should have ended with everybody dead.
Well, not everybody's dead. Well, I guess now, but whatever.
Grandma April's still alive.
Grandma April is still alive, and her kid, Casey's kid,
Casey Jones,
the other Casey. So this week,
that's
on the pull list.
I had it pulled up on my computer.
This week, and this is why I was glad that you brought up the Red Hood, is because it's Night Fight 2 Under the Red Hood.
Oh, is that what it's called? Under the Red Hood? Oh, it is. Yeah, I see it at the bottom there. Yeah.
It's that's interesting. It's a continuation of the first Night Fight, which is Batman versus Batman. I'm not going to go too much into the story because
Batman. Each former Robin has shaped Gotham City into their own vision of justice. Oh, so all the different Robins have different sections of Gotham?
Well, in Night Fight, in the first one, Batman, was the actual Batman, but Bruce is brought into this alternate universe where apparently his version, or the version of him in that universe, basically just fucked off.
I do like that costume for Nightwing, like the Nightwing Batman.
Yeah, it is cool. They basically create a group of Robin. Like, it's not just one Robin, but they make it
gang.
Yeah, it's like a gang. Imagine the Foot.
Robins. Yeah.
The Foot, but just Robins.
They're just Robins.
Yeah.
That's cool. My favorite thing about this cover?
What's that?
Batman's fucking Klingon war sword that he's using here. I guess apocalyptic technology is just Klingon. Really,
what is that thing called? It's like a bat or something?
It's a bat scythe or some shit. It's got bat in the name.
It's got weird.
I have to use my bat shark repellent. Isn't that just normal shark repellent? Yeah, but I have it on my bat utility belt. Isn't that just a utility belt? No, it has a bat on it.
Batlith. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah. So this is coming out this week.
In Bethlehem. I don't think that's right, Bruce. No, that's right.
This is 100% on my oh, but yeah, I was getting back to what I was reading or what I have read. So it was the first night fight, which brings me into this one and has me
Going
crazy
for it.
excited. I also um I read the first issue of The Question, which I was asking you about, and
I love
I was
questions.
wrong. I thought it came out last week, but it's actually like 4 months ago that it came out.
I love the question. Question's my jam.
But it makes me really question, like, because there's two going on. There's this one. This is the one with Renee Montoya is
Right.
The Question, and apparently she in this world and in the storyline she had a relationship with Batgirl. I don't know how much in canon that is.
That's pretty much been a thing since she was first made the question
Okay.
way back. Yeah.
I want to go back and see how Montoya goes from Gotham detective to The Question, though. I know you said that
Vic
he
just
pretty much
likes
just
her.
okay.
He
I mean, that's
trusts
fair.
her, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna train you before I
Right.
die of lung cancer."
But
That's it.
but last week launched uh it's I think it's Green Arrow, Batman and the Question in Arcadia. It's a DC Black Label book, and that is
Okay.
Vic,
Yeah. Vic's
not Montoya.
so in the new continuity, Vic has not died. Like he got resurrected or whatever. So like what after New
Comics be
52,
comicking.
yeah, after they killed everybody off, brought him back for Blackest Night as zombie lanterns, and then killed him off again. And then they did a whole fucking revival thing where all the heroes are back and they started over. But so now we exist in a state of DC where both Montoya and Vic are the Question,
Okay.
just operating in different places. Because
Fucking comics.
Vic typically is in Hub City and Montoya still fucks
In
around in
Gotham.
Gotham, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
And they don't really have powers, so it's just like
Yeah,
private
they're
eye
just
bullshit.
she's a
Yeah.
super sleuth, pretty much.
Well, Vic kind of has some supernatural abilities, but that's I don't know if that's canon anymore or what. So
Okay. I read where somebody said that the Montoya line of The Question is tying into DCKO, but I'm not sure.
probably, I
I'm not
mean,
sure
if
how.
Montoya went to DCKO, she'd be dead. So probably not.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Dead.
So going along.
Sorry.
Yeah. So going along with
Vic
what I
Sage
have.
might last for 2 seconds longer, but he'd also be dead.
Yeah.
Only
What I-
because he's
with
been doing it longer.
what
That's
I've got going on with my pull list is the
oh, that's
next
awesome. Captain Atom.
installation.
Yeah.
So this is similar to Night Fight, but this is Superman. Like
Captain Atom
little
is such a D-bag. I'm so glad to see his ass tore the fuck up by Superman. Dude, I hate Captain Atom. Every time they put Captain Atom in a source of media, he's a dick. I fucking hate
really.
Captain Atom.
I've
Yeah.
never read anything
Batman
about Captain
Brave and the
Atom.
Bold, he joins the Justice League and he's just got this really high opinion of himself. And then he's just like,
Uh,
why do you guys worship Batman like he's the greatest hero of all? And everybody's like, hold your tongue, watch who you're talking to. And he just holds up his fist and he's just like, bam, dead. Bam, 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 dead, dead, dead. And I'm like, dude, what? That's
yeah.
crazy. There's also the the one where Superman and Batman team up because Superman's framed or some shit, and the entire Justice League and all the villains are chasing them down. Captain Adam's an asshole in that too. And it's of course he's like, you can't penetrate his suit because then a nuclear reaction would happen and he'd blow up. And it's like, well, what the fuck? You can't fight the guy. You can't talk smack to the guy. You can't. He's such a fucking asshole. Fuck Captain Adam.
Well, here's to hoping that in round one,
He gets
of
knocked off.
Superman versus Captain. It's a
Turn his ass to stone. Fuck that motherfucker. Fucking hate Captain Atom.
It's good to know.
There was another thing in Justice League Unlimited or whatever. You know what? If you like the question though,
I'm digging it so far.
I cannot recommend this any further than this or any more or whatever. I'm trying to remember the actor's name. He was in fuck, what was that? Reanimator. He does a lot of voice over stuff, but the main guy in Reanimator, Jeffrey Combs. Jeffrey
Okay.
Combs does the voice of the question in Justice League Unlimited.
Okay.
He's got a lot of quippy little funny lines here and there. Like someone's like, "Wait, you went through my trash?" And he like walks away and he's just like, "I go through everybody's trash." and like he's like reading some shit and it's like, fuck off, man. But so they do an episode with the Justice Lords where they go to another universe and Superman had killed Lex Luthor and like they took over. They come back and the question has been sent down this rabbit hole of fucking paranoia because Lex Luthor in their universe is now running for president. And he starts
Okay.
seeing the signs like, how are we different from that universe? And it gets to the point where he's so frazzled, his tie's like undone and his fucking hair's askew and shit. And he has just these, for a fucking kid's cartoon in the early 2000s, some of the fucking emotional range and breakdown this motherfucker has in that episode.
Right.
Fucking beautiful. If you can find that episode where he breaks it, he goes to fucking murder Lex Luthor to stop Superman from turning evil. He's going to strangle Lex Luthor with his fucking tie. And it's, dude, it's fucked. But if you can find those episodes where the question has his mental breakdown in Justice League, perfect version of the question.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Up next on the pull list for this week, we have
Batman and the fucking guy in a helmet. Woo! Can't wait for guy in a helmet to be.
So this is issue 4 of Matt Fraction's Batman, and you have not read this.
I saw something about Court of Thorns or some bullshit.
Yeah.
It's some great, cool. Another evil society of rich people trying to get Batman out. It's already done great once. We didn't need that again. They wear weird masks too? God, no fucking way.
I for one very much love this. I love this line. I love this this whole thing. I mean, it's a new volume of Batman. I think it's volume 4.
Yeah, it's volume 4 because when I was looking it up earlier, I was like, volume 4, number 4. Fuck.
Yeah.
Google.
I can honestly say that I'm all in on this one. This I'm not going to give you any more on this. It has both Damian and I think it's Jason.
Yeah, Damian and Jason become friends periodically.
Well, so we're kind of in that thing again, but they're kind of the brothers like fighting for dad's attention sort of deal.
Yeah. Especially since, Jason is the whole like, you were evil and now you're trying to get back in dad's good graces. Fuck you.
Yeah, because Damian.
He was raised by assassins.
Very true. Very true. But in this line, he is very much that raised by assassin type.
Yeah, I mean, he usually is. Damian's usually a dick. I fucking hate Damian. I don't know why people like Damian so much. I fucking hate him. I think he's annoying.
I'm not a huge fan.
Everybody in the books hates him. Nobody likes Damian.
Yeah.
Not even the characters in the comic book like Damian.
Yeah.
I love that in Son of the Bat or whatever the fuck it is, where Damian goes out on patrol by himself and Nightwing fucking finds him
Yeah.
and they get into a fight, and the cutaway is so good because it's like Nightwing with cuts and fucking bruises and shit. And he calls Bruce and he's like, I have something that belongs to you. And then Damien's just strung up from a light pole in the background, like thrashing and shit.
Right.
I love that. I love that fucking Dick's just so tired of this shit. He's like, God. Oh, man.
Also, for the last one for my pools
Something in my
is Absolute Green Lantern number 9.
Oh, they're still going on with that, huh?
What do you mean they're still going on with that? What do you mean?
Man, I don't give a goddamn about Black Hand and Sojourner and fucking who gives Abin Sur comes to Earth to judge people. Fuck off, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I'll have you know, this is the first time I've ever been like really invested in Green Lantern, and I'm enjoying it.
I used to be all about Green Lantern. But I'm Hal Jordan. When Kyle showed up, checked out. I was gone. I was like, all right, Kyle, no, I'm good. Kyle's
That
the
sounds like-
perfect Green Lantern. Really? No, fuck you. Okay.
That actually sounds like
Kyle.
me when I was trying to get into Doctor Who after it was not the 50s or whatever Doctor. It was like the more modern one after the first like little helper or what, I forget her name, when she was gone. I was like, all right, I'm done.
Tyler.
Yeah, after Rose was gone.
Rose Tyler leaves after the fucking first series of David Tennant being the Doctor, and then he gets Martha. Couldn't stand Martha. Hated Martha.
Maybe that's why I dipped out too. I gave her a chance, and I was like, "No, fuck this, I'm out."
Martha's awful. I hate Martha. She's annoying. They have like one good episode together. But then Donna shows up, and Donna is the best. I fucking love Donna. And they brought her back recently too. I love Donna.
I might have to go back and give that at least a try.
And
but
you'd probably like Matt Smith's run though too. It's a lot better.
My thing with Green Lantern,
if this ever goes on the internet, I'm gonna get crucified for that comment. By the way, so just so you're aware.
I mean, this is 100% going on the internet.
Yeah,
but
okay. Well, if I get murdered by Doctor Who fans, you'll know why.
Okay.
It's because I said
specifically
Matt Smith
nobody else that ever in the world would ever want to murder you, but Doctor Who fans.
Who fans might be a little peeved, a little
extra
hostile. Matt Smith is better than David Tennant's run. Yeah, they might be.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
I love David Tennant, but
I am genuinely because along with Green Lantern and Batman, I am also following along with Wonder Woman, but I'm reading that.
That's the only absolute
trades.
I don't have up on the wall is Wonder Woman. Or I guess,
dude,
also,
I love this one.
I don't have Wonder Woman or Martian Mindfucker or whatever the fuck.
I mean, but just like this Green Lantern, I've never been invested in Wonder Woman whatsoever, but I saw the cover of her riding the like skeleton Pegasus, and I was like,
Wonder Woman's only cool when she's a badass bitch.
Oh, she's badass in this. That's
well,
for
yeah,
sure.
She was raised in hell, and like come
literally,
on.
Yes. But I saw her tattoo and shit on her arm. I was like, what is this? This is awesome. But
my favorite interpretations of Wonder Woman is when she's like 7 feet tall and a muscle mommy.
An Amazon or an Amazonian?
Yeah, like an Amazonian. Not this fucking twig
Death by snoo.
Not this fucking twiggy goddamn Gal Gadot bullshit.
Listen, I like Gal Gadot's version too. Like I feel like
that's because they were just doing the damn TV Linda Carter version, but
no, I'm okay with that. I think it garnered. I think it garnered a lot of good.
The first movie did.
Yeah.
Even though
I still don't know what the fuck is up with the individual
twist at the beginning of the movie. So
I still don't like the whole idea of an invisible jet though. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's from Super
really
Friends, man.
It's dumb.
Anything to sell toys. Come on.
It is
and then
dumb.
My favorite thing about Wonder Woman though was like they gave her an invisible jet, and then like 5 years later they're like, yeah, she can fly like Superman.
Yeah, I mean exactly. I think that's the reason why
why'd you give her a jet?
Yeah. Yes. Like what? what? But okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I
That's like if Superman drove a car.
exactly. So I kind of wish that I was reading Wonder Woman like issue by issue, but I started with the trades, so I'm going to keep going with the trades.
Sure.
And I feel the same way about the newest G.I. Joe run, which I fucking love.
Where's my
But
absolute Aquaman?
man, fuck Aquaman. Nobody likes Aquaman. Or we already
I
went
know
over
why
that.
we're
Nobody
not
likes
getting an
Aquaman.
absolute Green Arrow, so I'm allowing that one to slide. But where's my
Yeah, about
absolute
that.
Aquaman? God damn it!
If anybody listening to this wants to know what happens to Absolute Aquaman, just read Absolute
No,
Evil.
absolute Green Arrow,
Oh, yeah,
absolute Green
Absolute
Arrow,
Arrow.
and absolute Hawkman. If you want to know what's going on with those two fuckers and why we're not getting Green Arrow comic, fuck, go read that shit.
Go read Absolute Evil. Yeah, it'll let you know real quick.
Other than that, I hate that he wasn't really different. He still was just Green Arrow hunting corporate evil, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
and is there where's the absoluteness? Where's the lack of hope? What changed for you just said fuck it for Green
Yeah.
Darkseid was so unconcerned about Green Arrow. He's like like that's
Wait, hold up. How does hold on. How why I don't remember how is
Darkseid created the absolute universe. And he wanted to create a universe without hope, in the hopes that those heroes would never become heroes and I guess overthrow him.
When was this discussed? Like, when does this come around?
I don't remember the exact thing. Hold on. Darkseid.
Because I don't remember reading that in any, whether it's Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, or Batman.
Oh, apparently that's a theory. I thought
Okay.
I thought I saw
because somebody
created it.
I read that earlier today on Facebook too. There was a comic book like collector group or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's speculative. I thought it was I thought someone had like because
I was like, but I don't remember that at all. Oh, they were tying the absolute runs with DCKO, and I was like, that doesn't
they were
make any damn
tying
sense.
absolute to death metal, the Dark Knight death metal, back in 2021. Apparently, back in 2021, the Absolute Universe first appeared in Dark Knight's Death Metal #7. Some fan discussions have theorized that Darkseid's involvement in its creation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking comic book nerds, dude.
Yeah, people are saying Darkseid found a young universe and tainted it with his energy, creating a world where heroes and goodness are on the back foot. That's why it seems like everybody's fucked. Like Batman is poor.
Right.
Wonder Woman is in hell. Superman never made it to Kansas.
Yeah, he just made it to Brazil. I started reading that on the DC app too.
Superman does make it to Kansas, but that's
yeah.
He makes it to Smallville for a moment.
Yeah.
Only for
I haven't got
moment.
that far yet. I literally started reading that yesterday on the app because I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get the little DC Infinite whatever app, and it's a couple bucks a month. Why not?
It's good. I like the. I've always been a fan of this alternate reality shit, though. Like I love it. I think
alternate reality of a comic book story.
Yeah. What was the first one that really got me on that? I think maybe Flashpoint.
That sounds right.
I something about
basically you're talking about anything that just kind of fucks with what is traditionally known as.
But I've always liked that in stories too, like books and shit, like alternate history, like fucking. Gotcha. I like stories we're used to, and then being like, what if something else happened?
Right.
I guess Marvel did that, got me into that first, the what if continuity stuff. Like what if the Thing was blue?
Right.
and shit, and stupid
I
shit
gotcha.
like that. But that always goes back to every fucking body goddamn does fucking World War II, and I'm so sick of it. What if the Nazis won World War
Yeah.
II?
I
You
mean,
got
because
like Man in the High
that's the
Tower and
easiest
fucking
question.
Wolfenstein, and
Yeah. I mean, that's the easiest question that we all have to ask ourselves whenever that subject sort of comes
I'd
up.
rather what if I don't know, what if beavers were in charge of the world government? Like, what would happen to our different food supplies? Fuck it, I
What
don't know.
if
Like,
yeah.
ask different questions is all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
But
Um,
that's a good question. Like the whole, I mean, that's why everybody's go to when somebody says, "Oh, if you could go back in time, what would you do?" They're like, "I'll kill baby Hitler." It's
yeah,
like,
but it's like
okay,
Flashpoint. I remember what it was. I remember the first fucking story ever to get me
okay,
into alternate timelines, and it lays the groundwork for every alternate timeline thing ever. Ray Bradbury's A Sound of Thunder. He introduced the concept of the butterfly effect to fiction readers, and what happens is some guys go back in time to hunt dinosaurs, and they're on this platform, and one dude accidentally steps off the platform onto a butterfly, and it completely changes the future when they go back.
is that the reason why it's referred to as a butterfly effect?
Yeah.
Okay, I've always wondered that.
so that's interesting, like, because that's Flashpoint. He goes back to save his mom, something that he thinks is an insignificant change, but it ends
Right.
up setting like Aquaman and Wonder Woman down the path towards World War III, and
Okay,
the bullet shifts from Bruce Wayne's parents to Bruce, and like that ripple in time just pushes things.
I gotcha.
um,
Okay,
and
okay,
I love that about Flashpoint. I want to read the Nightwing thing too, because I love alternate universe shit. But it's like the Batman Who Laughs was a Batman that got killed the Joker. It's like, okay, easy, done.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
um, there's a lot of what I like the
cool,
What If TV show too, but I like this alternate universe shit.
yeah.
I even
I
wrote
think
a whole Nightwing thing about that. So
um, I think that's
fanfic.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably one of the things that I do like most about the absolute Batman stuff is that it
If
just
it takes what
it
we're used to and changes it
right,
completely.
yeah. I mean, it makes Jim Gordon his stepfather. Like just
Wah.
what
It's like
you know.
Gordon's giving your mom a mustache ride.
Yeah, precisely, precisely.
Well, this was fun. We've done it for an hour. 12.
Yeah, I know. Why? Oh, it'd be 45 minutes or so,
Yeah.
an hour,
I
and
did want to say, out of all those on your pull list thing, the Doctor Strange looked the most interesting to me.
oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh, he becomes
I
Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard. That sounds awesome.
I
I want to look at that
did not.
because that's Angela and Sif on the cover there.
Let me pull that up here.
Yeah. After becoming Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard, Strange lost his chance at redemption and revenge against Doom when Loki murdered Thor, cutting Midgard off from the other 9 realms. With no way home and few allies remaining in Asgard, Strange travels to Alfheim to investigate an emerging crisis.
So that is yeah, that's a number one that launches to well this week,
That's
or
awesome.
that will come
Sorcerer Supreme
out.
of Asgard? That sounds cool as shit.
What's today? Or so it'll be on Wednesday the 3rd. So we are currently recording on Monday the 1st.
Yeah.
That will come out on the 3rd.
Awesome. I'll have to look at that. I need to set up my pull list. Anywho.
Thought we talked about that.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I went away for like a week.
Let's see. Oh,
Al-
these are pretty neat. Here, I'm gonna pull this up
Also,
here.
I'm not really a fan of Venom's new suit or the fact that he's teamed up with Luke Cage to fight Doc Ock. I don't know. That seems weird. Is he like taking Spider-Man's place, I guess?
So these are all the different variants. that
Ooh.
are going to be for Doctor Strange.
I like how there's a Marvel Rivals one with Angela on the cover.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. They've kind of leaned kind of
Oh,
hard
what's that one
into
with Noel in the background? What is that?
no. Oh,
Yeah, it's I can't see. No, not that one. Over 1, 2, 3, 4. The one on the end there. Yeah, it looks like a spiral on it. Yeah, like that's the like Venom
oh, that is
spiral.
cool. That's
That
very almost like a McFarlane type
that
cover.
does look like McFarlane. I'll have to check that. I'll have to see if we have that one. I like that. Because he's also got Noel's Venom symbiote symbol on his chest. That's Venomized.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
Venomized
didn't
Doctor
notice that.
Strange. Holy shit. Okay. That's cool.
Oh, and then actually it says nullified right here.
God, nullified. All right.
That's good.
I like
Nullified variant.
That's cool. I'll have to check
That
that
is
out.
pretty sweet.
I have one friend that is like obsessed with Venom. Is that a Dark Souls comic?
Yes,
Bro,
it's the
what?
number one.
All right, I'm gonna have to
So
go. Where are you
they're just
seeing this
launching it.
at?
This is on CLZ. It's an app that I use to catalog all of my shit.
Dude, I want some Dark Souls comics. That sounds cool as
Well,
shit.
those are the different variants right there, and it will hit on Wednesday.
Nice. I'll have to pull that shit up and figure that out.
I
Well,
think it hits Wednesday.
I actually need to go, but this has been a lot of fun just talking about comics. Really like
Yeah,
that.
release date December 3rd. But yeah, hopefully we'll do it. We'll do it again.
Yeah, we can do it whenever, man. I'm always free. Talk
This is all my.
shit. We want to do we want to start doing this on Wednesday, like the day you pull your shit?
I was thinking doing it beforehand.
Oh, get excited.
So that way it's like available and published either the day before or the day of.
So the people
drops.
know, like, hey, go get these comic books.
Yeah,
Go get 'em.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Beat you up if you don't.
Precisely. And hopefully I have a little bit more show and tell next week because I hope that
Yeah, I'll have
signed
to
copy
clean
comes
my
in.
desk off and put books up.
But
But I have some extra money, so I might actually go buy some shit. So see how that goes.
Nice.
All right,
man.
do we have a sign off for this? Like,
No, I guess
you gotta make one. You gotta be like,
what was it that Stanley used to say?
Excelsior.
Yeah. Well,
Excelsior.
we need to come out with an alternate, like an absolute universe version of Excelsior.
Eat butts.
Eat butts.
Eat
Eat butts, everybody.
Eat
Until
butts.
next week.
Bye.